Hello guys, welcome back, and in this video I will be making Kirby. Someone sent me this photo and I thought it was really funny, so I decided to make it. I recently found out that it came from a YouTuber's video, and I'll link it in the description because I don't want to spoil it, but you should definitely go watch it. To make his body, I made multiple circles. The next part was cutting them in half so I can put them back on. Once they were all done, I added them back piece by piece. Once that was done, I used a 3D pen to quickly fill it in. Then began the very slow and tedious job of filling in every gap. Even though it hurts my wrist sometimes, I still think this is the most satisfying part of any 3D pen project. Once I got it mostly filled in, I began to make his arms. I let the filament cool for a few seconds and pressed it with my finger to make the shape round. I repeated that process to make his other hand, then after that I began to make the cross. I used the vent of the 3D pen to melt the filament here. I don't know if that's going to break it, but hey. After that, it was time to smooth it, and I used my Clover mini iron. I ended up also using my butane soldering iron because it gets hotter, so it's easier to melt the filament round. Since this gets hotter, it will burn the filament, so don't use it if you don't plan on painting after. You can see how dark it got here, but it's super smooth, so less sanding in the end. Let's put Kirby to the side and make the star he stands on. I used a pair of scissors to lift the filament up a little bit so the star isn't flat. I did this on all of the sides. Then it was time to fill it up and smooth it out. I also had this insanely bad idea to leave a hole in the middle of the star because I thought Kirby would cover it up. He didn't, and I ended up having to fill it in anyways. Then I had to give myself early onset arthritis to sand Kirby and his star. Oh, and can't forget his little cross. I didn't have any gesso, so no kidding, it took me like 15 plus layers on both Kirby and the star to completely fill it in with paint. The paint did turn out good in the end, so I guess that's the only thing that matters. I added some shade to the bottom of the star so it can match the photo. Then I glued Kirby to his star. Then the cross to Kirby's hand. The next step was his face, and I was really worried about messing it up because I knew that it would take several layers of pink paint to fix it. Thankfully, I got it right the first time. And that's all for this video. See you next time.